This is my first full border punch from Creative Memories that's a standalone border punch that I purchased. And I purchased it because Jonathan and I have bought a camper, and we bought that about 6 months ago now. And I think we're going to do a lot of camping, and I'm going to do a lot of scrapbook pages with the camper on it. And so I wanted to show you how to use these standalone punches. Um, so first of all, let me show you. They lock down so that you can store them. There's a little lock back here, and so they will store, so you can store them flat. Okay, and then oh, I do that sometimes. And then when you get ready to cut the edge of your paper, these marks show you where you can line up the edge of your paper. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to start there to do my border, right, to start my border. I'm going to line my paper up with that edge, and then I just push down, okay, and then you're going to take your picture. I like to take that picture because it's got it so that it hangs over a little bit. You see that? You see how, let me pull it out, see your picture, see your little camper. So I'm going to line those pictures up now. I'm going to pull my edge of my paper back against this back edge, and I'm just going to punch again. Okay. Ooh, isn't that cool? Okay, and then I'm going to make the entire, I'm going to go the full 12 inches and just make a complete border. Again, I'm lining those up, the picture up, and I'm going to punch a border. And we'll just continue to do that until we get to the end of our paper. And now, okay, so this is probably going to be my last punch, right? I've got that little last bit lined up. And there we go. Okay, what I can do, because I've got this little edge here, I can just trim that off with the scissors. You see the border? All right, now I can leave it on this paper and use it as a border just for this paper. I can back it. I can back it with a different colored paper so that it stands out a little more. I was going to flip this over too. I've got this other where it's more of a lighter color. Okay, you can see that. You can also take and do the campers, and you could layer them back behind each other if you wanted to, like do 2 layers of that border. But let's see. I think the other thing that you can do is, if you don't want to leave it on the paper itself, like you just want an edge, you can take your 12-inch trimmer and you can look and see, well, how much still want to leave for the edge of this. So maybe I'm going to leave, let's see, here's where I'm going to cut, okay? And then this is going to come over here and be an inch. And so if I wanted to leave about 1/2 inch, I could line that edge up there and then lay my trimmer down. So I would have my border. Okay, so that is using the 12-inch trimmer and my camper border punch. And I can't wait to show you some pages that I've done with that. Thank you. That's what works for me mostly.